Alrighty, hey guys, FunnyGuyTimmy here in my studio, and I have all but my light up there turned off because I want to show you guys my setup and all the stuff that I'm going to be using, because I want to show you guys how I do really good webcam videos. Now, the webcam that I'm going to be using is one of these. It's actually this one, which is up here, but it's one of these. I'm just showing you this one because I can get this closer. It is the Logitech, oh crap, which one? Logitech, the name of the particular one will be down in the description, but it's one of the Logitechs. It is HD 1080p. So it's not 4K, it's not anything higher. I think it does like 30 frames a second. Might do 60, I'm not positive. But I really only do 30 frames because that's really the only thing that I think really looks good. I mean, do 60, it kind of looks weird. But we're going to be using this one. Now, the reason I'm starting out on this perspective is I want to show you the lights that I have. Because the big thing is going to be the lights. So I have, oh crap. So I have, for a little bit more of a cinematic look, my head's in the way, I have this, it's not daylight, it's a tungsten colored bulb right here. Very large, very bright. It gives a nice orange color behind me. See that kind of orange haze? Let's adjust this real quick. There we go. So we got that orange haze on one side of me. And then these ones right here, these ones are these little clamp lights. There's some clamped right there to like little bolts in there. And then they have kind of this very small bluish trash bag over them to kind of diffuse some of the light. And these are daylight. I don't know the lumens off the top of my head, but it's not that important. I mean, each setup in each person is going to be a little bit different, but that's just how I have it set up. And I have one here, and then I have a little light strip going across the bottom. This light strip used to be across the edge of an old monitor, the one I used to have here, and I used to have that light set up, but I took it down, and I just wanted the lights across the bottom so that I could like illuminate the keys and the mouse. And then I have a single light up here, which is really for like music stands. And this one's also kind of a blue daylight color. Has two adjustments. I always use it on the high. I do have these little lights down here for being able to see the mixer, but I seldom use them. I only had them just in case I ever needed them. I think I've used them a couple times, but not often. So basically the idea is I'm going to now go into the computer, go into the webcam, and then I'm going to show you how I set everything up in there. Alrighty, so now we are here on my desktop. You can't see me yet, but we're going to go into the webcam. So I'm screen capturing this with action, and we're going to be using the webcam in the actual Logitech webcam software just to show you how I set it up. Now, I normally record all my videos in action. I think it just turns out better, and I think the quality is higher. And then I could also do things like other channels for different layers of audio and stuff like that. So that's the one I just prefer to use. So we're going to go to Quick Capture. It's going to go... Oh, that's right. I don't have the webcam plugged in just yet. I had unplugged it because I wanted it to reset all of its settings. There we go. All right, so there we go. All right, so we're starting out very, very dark. That's its default settings. And I don't have any of the lights other than the one directly above me turned on. You guys have already seen where all those are. I'm going to turn this, close this real quick. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start turning on all the lights. Now, for the ones on the side, the two clamp lights, they are plugged into this power strip directly behind and beneath the light on the left. I'm going to plug them in. All right, and as far as the LED strip down at the bottom, there is a little, it's plugged in through USB, so I'm going to be plugging that into basically a little USB, let me show you, one of these things, one of these little USB brick things. I'm going to plug that in right there. I'm just going to slide that in like so. So now I got a little bit more light beneath me. Probably didn't see too much of a difference. We're now going to turn this light on, the orange light. So now we get that kind of haze. You can't see the orange color because everything is so blue right now. And now we're going to turn on the light above the screen. The reason I have that light is so this microphone won't be casting a shadow on me from this side. So now I have this full ring of light and one behind me, as well as a light above me to illuminate everything. So now what we're going to go and do is go into, nope, that's not it. So now we're going, oh, where are you? Okay, go back. Here we go. Okay, so now we got the controls over here. View camera controls. First thing I like to do is hit autofocus. So it autofocus real quick. And then turn it off because I don't need it anymore. I don't want it constantly changing on me because I move around a lot and that'd be very distracting. So now we're going to go into here, into the settings. Pull that up. And first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to just have it auto correct everything at first. I'm going to wait till everything settles, just kind of stand still. And then I'm going to turn all this off. So now it's basically automatically set the color, the white balance. And so now you can see more of a proper flesh tone. You can see the orange and the blue light. So there's more of a balance. But this is not finished. Now it's way too exposed. So if I was to tilt my head back, you see this shine, oh, this side. See this shine right here? That very, very bright glow. That's what we're trying to get rid of. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to lean my head back so I can see that off my shiny forehead. I'm going to grab exposure and I'm going to bring it down until it's basically gone. There we go. So now I'm facing forwards. There's no shine. I mean, there's a little bit of shine like right here. I don't know why I keep changing my head, but it's not overexposed. And even the palms of my hands, I think there's a little bit of overexposure on this one. Maybe a little bit. Kind of. I don't think it's that bad. Is that too dark? That might be right. I think that's right. I think that's where I normally have it. Either way, I'm going to save that. And so now what I would do is I would actually record the video, and I have presets in my program. Alrighty, so now we're in Sony Vegas. We've pulled it up. We've pulled up I did a little quick recording. You can see it's just, there's no point in checking the audio, but let's go ahead and mute that. That's annoying. But you can see, that's a creepy smile. All right, so everything looks fine. There's not too much overexposure, so I think that was fine. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my effects, and I'm going to select brightness and contrast, color corrector, and color curve. So I am going to activate my presets, which is Vlog 1. So it made everything really, really dark and made everything that was bright a little bit brighter, which is going to change when we go to these other ones. So now I'm going to go into Vlog, which kind of brought out the redness, the saturation. Brought that a little bit. You might be able to see a difference, but just barely. And then we go into preset again and made everything a little bit brighter, but more focusing on certain colors. Bring that down. All right, so I'm going to go to bypass. That's what everything looked like, a little bit more close to log footage, and enable. And so now we have a lot more of a dramatic color and a lot more of a dramatic look. Oh, that's a stupid smile. What a dumb person. Who is this bastard? So anyway, there we go. That is basically how I do it. That is how I make my webcam footage look better. I mean, I've had the same webcams for years. I've just gotten better at doing it. Now, actually, here's an example of what the webcam footage used to look like. And this is what it looks like now. So there you go. That's kind of a quick example of how it's changed. You can see the old one looked really bad and how the new one looks a whole lot better. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. That's totally fine. Ask any questions down below if you have any. All the things that I've used in this video, I will leave whatever link I can find in the description. You can go find those, including the webcam and the lights, and anything that I don't include that you want to know something about, just ask me. So, don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and until next time, peace!